I'm Nicholas Crumble. I am a physical therapist assistant here at Anodyne Pain Management and Wellness. I went to Volunteer State Community College and I studied physical therapist assistant studies, and I graduated the summer of 2018. My life before college was pretty modest. You know, growing up, I had a single mom. I graduated from a small town, working town, Union City, Tennessee. Then I attended MTSU after I graduated and went there for 2 years. And it's kind of a shell shock for me because I went from graduating with about 30 people to going to a classroom with over 200. So for me, I wasn't ready for that, and I was 3 hours away. I ended up dropping out of MTSU, taking some time off, doing some warehouse work, and realized that it wasn't for me and I needed to go back, but I didn't really have a game plan financially. And I did my research, found out about Volunteer State and their physical therapist assistant studies program, and signed up, and here we are now. When I found out I got the scholarship, I immediately texted my mom, and I think she was more excited than I was. And you know, she was so proud of me and the man that I was becoming. I cried. I definitely cried. When I was growing up, my mom was very instrumental in my life, and she is my superhero. She is the most important person to me. She is my rock. She worked at a factory 40, 50, 60 plus hours, you know, providing for us, and even sometimes making sure that, you know, we had what we had and maybe she went without. I love the strength that she showed me, and I wouldn't be here without her. I chose to become a physical therapist assistant because largely I loved physical therapy, and I played a number of sports in high school. Of course, sometimes sports comes with injuries and injuries need rehab. Just being around that environment and knowing that I could still be on the sporting side of the aspect, it was a no-brainer to me. And I didn't know PTAs existed until after leaving MTSU and doing more research. And then I found out that Volunteer State Community College had a PTA program. Going into it, I was worried about how I would be able to support myself outside of school. But after speaking to the administration, I found that there were some great resources, and they really helped me out as far as putting me in a position to be able to take care of myself and really focus on my studies and be the best student I could be. It was life-changing because it took some weight off my shoulders, the stress of trying to figure out how I was going to be able to support myself and still be able to go to school and study. And the extra money helped me to, you know, pay rent or keep food on my table, gas to get to Volunteer State because I was commuting from Murfreesboro. Not having to focus on those things and working 40, maybe 60 hours a week really put me in a position to take my 1.0 at MTSU and turn it into a 3.8 at Volunteer State Community College. Once I graduated, first thing I was able to do is give me a car that worked, and able to pay off some debts that I had incurred as far as like little credit cards that was previous before the scholarship. Before then, you know, I'm paycheck to paycheck for the most part, but then now I'm actually able to save and put my money towards things that's important in life. So within the past year, I've gotten married and have a 5-year-old, and I also have a little one on the way. We just found out actually 2 weeks ago. My job has been able to further us, so we're looking into buying homes, and we're looking into paying off credit card debts and buying cars, and just trying to grow the family, and things that I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have the job that I had right now. Being able to work in the industry that I set out to work for is monumental in my life because I get to wake up in the morning, I get to go to a job that I enjoy doing, I'm learning, I'm on my feet, I'm always trying to help patients get better, and you know, being able to interact with them and seeing them start from a point to where they need me to, you know, walking out the door and never having to see me again is wonderful. And even though I love my patients, it's like, you know, you get to go back to doing your golf or playing flag football or even being able to play with your grandbabies. I love that. What I would like to express to the donors is the impact that you have on a young or older student's life whenever you give. You have thoroughly changed not only my life, but my family's life, and maybe even my grandkids' life, because it's a chain link. So I was able to push forward because of the gift that you gave me. I can change tomorrow for my kids and their kids. It was just a blessing, and I hope you guys continue to donate, and I wanted to tell you firsthand that it has really made a difference.